Hello everyone, this is Sentai 5. Welcome to my very first toy review. Never thought I'd be doing one of these in a million years, but here we are. I guess this was a long time coming since family members and close friends have been telling me for some number of years now to start doing toy reviews aside from my video edits, so I'm starting to take that advice. But I'm very excited to be reviewing the Zenkaiger toy line on my channel, starting with the early release of the deluxe ZenkaiOh ZyuraGaon. I got this about a week ago as of this recording from eBay, and I've been excited for the Zenkaiger toy line and just Zenkaiger in general. I think right now, for the time being, I'll just stick to Zenkaiger toys for toy reviews unless there's something you all want me to review, then I will definitely take that into consideration. It's just my schedule's been very, very hectic in general. But enough about me, let's get into the review. The early release comes with an exclusive poster that has all the main Super Sentai robos and vehicles, starting from Go Ranger all the way through Zenkaiger. So, for the purpose of this review, I'll be using the poster as a playmat to review ZenkaiOh on. So let's open up the package and see what we got. The instructions that come with it only show you how to attach the parts, since it doesn't really come fully assembled in the package, obviously. To get the full instructions, you'll have to either scan the QR code or go to the Bandai Japan link to get the PDF. You can pause and try scanning it, and if it doesn't work for any reason, don't worry, I have a link in the video description below. Or if you choose to do neither, that's fine. Just keep watching the video to see how it transforms. It's really your choice. So let's get on to taking out the contents of the box and see what we have to assemble. Also, please remember to recycle the box, tray, and plastic wrap if you don't plan on keeping them around. Let's help out the environment, people. In the plastic bags, we have Juran's transformed body. Next is Gaon's transformed body. Then we have the Juran sword, which looks really cool, by the way. After that is Juran's left arm, which has a beautiful chrome Tyranno symbol. Next up is Gaon's right arm that also has a beautiful chrome lion symbol. After that we have Juran's right arm, and we have Gaon's left arm. Then we have the Juran shield. And last but not least, the Gaon claw. All we really need to do now is assemble the arms for both Kikainoids. The ports for the arms have a really tight connection, and I personally think it benefits both toys, mainly because it allows for a very nice ratchet joint, which we'll see very soon. Something important to mention is there's a button on Gaon's upper jaw which allows his head to pop up. This is essential when transforming into ZenkaiGaon. When that head pops up, lock it in place and flip up the top horn. So this is Zenkai Juran and ZenkaiGaon. They're clearly based off of Daijujin and Gao King, otherwise known as the Dino Megazord and Wild Force Megazord. The entire team is based off main robos of popular selling Sentai. Overall, they look really good by themselves, and I personally think they translate very well from what the suits look like. And the fact that this doubles for both their Ranger and Mecha form is a plus in my book. It's a very different, redefined look for Sentai, and it's never been done before, so I welcome this change. So let's take a look at Zenkaiger. I'm not gonna lie, out of both of them, he's my favorite. So, for articulation, his arms can rotate 360 on some very, very nice ratchet joints. Like, they are very strong. I don't know how else to describe it. His feet can swivel back and forth, mainly due to the transformation process. And finally, his head can rotate 360, which is a very, very nice feature, by the way. Next up is ZenkaiGaon, and he's a very vibrant yellow. Like, they want to make sure that you know he's yellow. Just like Zenkaiger, since they're both basically the same, he can rotate his arms 360 on those very nice ratchet joints that I mentioned earlier. Both legs also move back and forth due to the transformation process. Unfortunately, his head can't rotate, but I feel like they could have added that in while still making it collapsible, but that's just me. Both their lion and tyranno chests can open up to reveal one half of ZenkaiOh's head. Next up we have Zenkaiger's weapons. We attach the Juron sword to either hand, and the connection is pretty so-so. It's kind of hard to get it in, you have to do it at an angle. The Juron shield has a clip on the back that allows it to attach to the connector on Juron's left arm. Unfortunately, there's no connector on the other arm, so that's how it is. I think they could have made a peg or something to hold it in his either hand, but it is what it is. Last but not least, we have the Gaon claw, which can connect to the left arm. It has 3 clips that can attach to the arm, but I'll be sticking with the middle one for this review. One more thing to mention is that the legs on both Kikainoids can combine and separate due to the transformation. So now let's transform Zenkaiger to his Juren Tyranno form. First, flip his horns down and rotate his head. Next, rotate the arms back. After that, separate the bottom half so that the top half is facing up. We're gonna fold the Juren shield and attach it to the slot above the waist, like so. It's not a very good connection and it'll fall off if you accidentally hit it very easily. After that, we bring the legs down only. We move the feet down 1 notch. Finally, take the Juron sword, and there are 2 pegs on it that will attach to the holes on his body. It fits in pretty nicely, actually. And that's pretty much it for Juron Tyranno. For Gaon line, we're gonna fold the top horn down and collapse the head. Next, separate the bottom half and move it up like so. Now fold the legs down. You're gonna want to flip the front feet down on each side so that it can stand on all 4s. Finally, attach the Gaon claw to the connectors like so. there you have it. Let's take a look at them in their alternate modes. I've got to be honest, both of them look like utter dog shit. I'm sorry, they're just not something I'd want to display as, and they just don't really look appealing to me. But I do appreciate that they could even transform into these modes in the first place. So if I had to choose one over the other, I'd go with Gaon line. Alright, I think we're ready to combine these bad boys. First, open up Juran's Tyranno mouth and pull out the tab. There's your first sound. Now we're gonna crack the jaw open, as I like to say, and fold Juran's left arm forward and right arm back. Move the lower body up all the way and straighten the bottom jaw like so. Rotate out Juran's head and bring up the lower body, and it will fall in place. Combine Juran's legs to form the arm and bring it down while rotating the feet. Finally, flip the foot from behind. We're done with that. The music is eventually going to get faster and end. For Gaon, collapse the head. Crack the jaw open. Flip his right arm forward and left arm back. Bring the body all the way up and straighten the lower jaw. Connect the lower body like so and combine Gaon's feet to form the arm. Bring it down and rotate Gaon's feet. Finally, flip the feet from behind into place. Now it's time to combine both halves to form ZenkaiOh ZyuraGaon. Here it is, ZenkaiOh ZyuraGaon in all its glory. I gotta say, it looks very incredible. Absolutely love how it borrows symmetrical docking from Choryujin and Gekiryujin in GaoGaigar, and it also retains a similar look to Kichiryu Neptune from Ryusoulger. Articulation is mainly in the arms. They rotate all around 360, although you might have to position Juran's head at times since it may get in the way. And that's something I don't really like, how it just gets in the way and it really sticks out there. I would have made an area or something to store it in instead. Also, the legs look like they combine, but unfortunately they do not. Next, we're gonna attach all the weapons. First up is the Juran sword. It pegs in the hand, but isn't really the greatest connection holding it in place and can still fall out kinda easily. The Juran shield will attach to the front of the arm. You can also attach it to the side, but unfortunately I don't show it in this review. Lastly, the Gaon claw will attach on the other side of the arm. It can also attach to the front if it isn't holding the sword, obviously, because it gets in the way. And there you have it, ZenkaiOh ZyuraGaon with all of its weapons. Something I don't like is how the arms attach to the body. The slits on the Juran side aren't really deep enough for a secure connection, and the Gaon side has a slightly better connection but still doesn't feel 100% secure. One thing that the instructions don't show you, and was figured out by Japanese reviewers, are the side clips. They are able to store the Gaon claw and Juran shield, offering a more covered look from the open waist area. The back of the left arm can store the Juran sword by sliding it onto the rail like so. It's not the best connection and is meant more for Majin's wings, but surprisingly maintains the sword in place to a decent extent. Here's a look at the connector's clips and pin system. By closing and opening the jaw again, you can switch to Juran and Gaon respectively as their personalities take over. There's no further sounds for this mode, but Japanese reviewers such as Toy Happy have hacked the pin system. If you haven't checked it out already, I have the link down below in the video description. Sounds like we're getting some pretty interesting stuff in the future, so I can't wait. One last thing to mention is that since Juran and Gaon have similar molds, their parts are swappable. It actually makes for some very interesting looking combos. Overall, I really like this set, a lot more than I knew I would. It's composed of two very nice looking humanoid mecha, which is my favorite type. That right there hits a high note for me. The fact that they are based off previous Sentai mecha is another plus for me. The transformation and combining system are very intricate, and I think people of all ages would have a lot of fun with it. Would I recommend this? 200 times yes. I wanted to do a comparison video, but I don't own a Gao King, so I might do some other type of follow-up video, maybe discussing the possibility of the potential super combo. Obviously, I plan on getting the ZenkaiOh ZyuraGaon set, which releases in April, but next up I'll probably review either the Change Heroes action figures or the Gear Tlinger. I haven't decided yet, but let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Thank you so much for making it through my first review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I can't believe I just said that. And quick update to my Hexagon videos. Gonna try to upload more this month as I'm always working on them little by little. So thank you for your continued patience. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next review. Deuces!